Welcome back to the Mount Pleasant Dynasty. Today we are at home for a Sun Belt matchup against South Alabama. Last week we lost in very disappointing fashion to New Mexico State. Our defense did not show up in that game, and now we'll look to win and get our third win on the season before closing out next week at home against Southern Miss. We have one recruit visiting today. It's the number 5 junior college defensive tackle. He's a talented guy, and hopefully we can show out on defense for him. We'll start off the day with the triple option, pitch outside, and a lot of room to run for Elton Huff, and he gets to the 45-yard line, almost to 600 yards rushing on the season. Same formation, we'll stick with the triple option once again, but we'll pitch it to Whitmore this time, who picks up another first down, so a great start on the ground so far today. We'll spread it out with 5 wide, quick screen, it goes to Harrison, and on third down he's only able to pick up 3 yards, so we'll go for it, being aggressive early on in today's game. Throw outside, and it's caught by Dorian Mays, who makes a man miss and is down at the 19-yard line, a 21-yard reception. Inside of the red zone, it's third down and 6, throw outside, and Jameel Valentine, the senior wide receiver, has it for a 13-yard reception. Twin tight end and 2 in the backfield, throw, and Dorian Mays in the back of the end zone. What a throw and catch. Perfectly executed, and we're up 7-0. A quick studio update, as both Arkansas State and Troy were undefeated in conference coming into today's game, and Arkansas State will stay undefeated in conference. Dallas Davis goes to the air for the first time as they get 9 yards to open up their drive. Starting running back Xavier Johnson for South Alabama will not be playing today. He has a foot fracture and is out for the season. He ran for 1,000 yards last year. But their backup running back is talented as well, and he has 900 yards entering today's game. After a 9-yard reception, they'll go 4 wide on second down and 1, and throw goes to Blanchard, who's knocked down at midfield, a 5-yard catch. On third down and 11, we'll bring 5, setting up the screen pass, and Lamont Dowdle gets the tackle for loss as Jalen Bowie has nowhere to go. 3 wide from the shotgun, quick throw outside to Dorian Mays, who already has another catch, and another good play for the sophomore tight end. That one goes for 17 yards. We'll spread the field with 4 wide and nearly intercepted. Jeremy Reeves, one of the great corners on this team. They have a very nice tandem. Quick screen outside for Lane, a missed tackle, but a good stop there by Kavika Watts. Stopped him dead in his tracks. We'll bring a blitz off the edge, and Dallas Davis goes to the outside. He's into the open field and down inside of Mount Pleasant territory, a 34-yard run. He keeps it on the read option, and this time it's Khalif Keenan on the loss of 3. The senior, who has seen a diminished role this year, comes up with a big stop there, and on third down the tight end goes out of bounds after a 7-yard reception, and they'll be forced to punt the ball away. Great vision there from Elton Huff, who picks up 8 yards. It'll be third down and 2 from the pistol. Give goes to Jameel Valentine, who is hit down on the jet sweep and can't pick up the first down. A very long first quarter, but we're into the second now. Davis will take off, picks up the first down, and is brought down by Byers and Ernest Harrison. 4 wide from the shotgun, and Kavika Watts misses on the tackle, so it's Davis into the open field once again, and Watt finally brings him down at around the 32-yard line. On third down and 10, they'll go to the air. Pressure gets there, the ball's out, and it's recovered by Xavier Burns. It looked like Terrell Byers forced that, and will take over. A quick throw outside to Kenton Watkins. He's got 6 yards on that reception. Third down and 4, a draw play, and nowhere to go for Elton Huff. He'll end up losing 3 yards, and it's a stop for the Jaguar defense. Jonathan Ratliff kicks it away, and it will bounce. A great bounce for Mount Pleasant, and it's downed at the 5-yard line. 100 yards allowed so far by our defense in today's game. They'll go to the ground game, and just barely picking up the first down as their drive will continue. Third down and 5 from the shotgun, and their draw play fails, but it looks like there's a flag down. It's going to be a personal foul face mask on Xavier Burns, so their drive will continue. A big mistake there, as the offense will stay on the field, setting up the screen pass. It's Moore this time, who breaks a tackle and is down to the 45-yard line. It is Xavier Simmons, the backup middle linebacker, on the play. 2nd down and 5, moving in the pocket and finds his receiver Taylor. A great job of escaping the pressure by Dallas Davis, and it's a 15-yard reception. 3rd down and 10, trying to set up a screen pass. It's been effective so far today, but this time Byers sniffs it out and gets the stop. Around a 48-yard field goal, the kick is away, and it just sneaks in there, so it's 7-3 as our offense comes back onto the field. Jonathan Gibbs keeps it, gets a block downfield, and can't hold the block as Allen Harrison, but picking up 20 yards there. Great job on that play. Now pitch outside for Elton Huff. A great spin move, and he is into Jaguar territory. We'll go twin tight end on 2nd down and 4. Drop down to Gerard Buchanan for 7 yards, and that's a 1st down. 2 backs in the backfield, play action, and going down is Jonathan Gibbs. A loss of 11. The play action, not a great idea there, as quick pressure got to him. And Gibbs goes down once again. In year 1, we faced Alabama, and Trey Alford went off against our defensive line, and not a great offensive line, and then not a great job there by our offensive line of protecting Jonathan Gibbs. Under a minute left in the first half, Davis is going to take off. He's got some room to run and slides down inside of Demon territory as South Alabama uses their 2nd timeout. Davis will go downfield. He's got a man, and it's caught by Lane. He's got it for 37 yards. Leroy Red definitely seemed to be turned around on that one. Now he dumped down to the tight end, and Reckon Myers got it to the 5-yard line. We've got 5 seconds left. This is going to be the last play of the first half, as they won't use their last timeout. Throw outside, and it's incomplete. So poor clock management there by South Alabama. So we will be able to head into halftime with a lead. Very low scoring though. Poor clock management in the first half allows us to keep our lead, as South Alabama will open up with the ball to start the second half. It's Moore. He catches it out of the backfield and picks up a nice gain. 2nd down and 10 will bring a blitz, and the quick throw outside of Reckenmeyer. He's got it for 6 yards. That'll bring up 3rd down and 4, running the option, and it's Davis who keeps it, and once again a great job on the ground, as South Alabama now has 100 yards rushing on the day. 1st down and 10, and Davis will keep it once more. We've not done a good job of containing him so far, as there's a 16-yard run. He'll go to the air this time, throw to the outside, and Blanchard's into the end zone from 11 yards out, and South Alabama will take their first lead on the day, 10-7. Our defense has done a good job so far, but our offense hasn't been able to do much, as here's Elton Huff on a power play, and he's able to pick up 9 yards. Dorian Mace comes in motion, and Huff up the middle. He's got it, and a nice gain there of 12 yards, as he is playing in his 2nd to last game and is shaken up on that play, so Danny Whitmore will enter the game. From the pistol, good job of cutting back and finding a nice hole as he picks up 7 yards. He will likely be the starter next year at running back, so it's nice to see him get a little bit of experience here and some carries, but there's a loss of 3. Reeves on the tackle. 4 wide set on 3rd down and 6, and Jameel Valentine in a tight area hangs onto the football. However, he is shaken up on that play. Elton Huff as checked back in. He'll get the pitch on the option and picks up the 1st down as the drive will continue. He's done a good job so far today as he nears 100 yards rushing. Now the give goes to Steve Lewis, and the fullback powers his way forward for a 12-yard gain. Twin tight end on 3rd down and 7. Throw in, nearly intercepted by Robinson. Instead, we'll be able to kick the field goal and tie the game back up. Nate Perry, the junior kicker, is on, and right down the middle, he's got it as we are tied back up at 10. A great job there. Nate Perry been very reliable so far through 2 seasons. We're knotted up at 10, running the option, and the pitch goes to the tight end, and he picks up a big block on Watts, and he's into the open field. Watts and Keenan are chasing him, but he's going to take it all the way. The tight end goes on a 75-yard run. Absolutely crazy. What a play there. So now it's Elton Huff. Nice spin move, and what looks to be maybe a loss allows him to pick up 8 yards there. We need our offense to answer back. It's Elton Huff once again up the middle. He's been very productive so far today. He had a slow start to the season. It was similar to last year. His junior season definitely was a slow start, but has picked it up these last few games. Another great move, and another one tacked onto that as he picks up the first down, showing out on his 18th carry. Now Danny Whitmore checks in. It's Gibbs who will keep it though, and he runs for 10 yards on that one. Our running game has been very effective as we'll head into the fourth quarter down by 7, looking to surpass last year's win total and maybe the last winnable game of the season. Gibbs will throw. He's got a man, and it's Kenton Watkins down the seam in the middle of the field, a 31-yard catch. Elton Huff gets it. Can't really make anyone miss. It's Trey Alford on the tackle as Huff is shaken up once again, will be forced to come out of the game. Now we'll pitch it outside, and Whitmore to the edge. He's into the end zone from 7 yards out, and this game is knotted back up at 17. We've got 6 minutes left. Dallas Davis will look to answer back, and a big drop by Blanchard will bring up 3rd down and 10. We'll bring 4. Davis throws. He's got his running back, and he has it for a 21-yard reception. First down and 10, 3-wide set, looking to set up a screen pass, and nowhere to go. They've been very screen happy, and we read that one perfectly. Now 2nd down, another screen, and it will go backwards once again. That'll bring up 3rd down and 15. 4-wide set. They're setting up the screen again, and nowhere to go once more. What a job by our defense of adapting to all the screens they had been running and doing a great job of forcing 3 straight negative plays. Now Gibbs isn't going to go out of bounds. He's going to fight for the extra yardage. Steve Lewis is in the game. It's going to be Gibbs who keeps it once again. This time he slides after picking up the first down, as we'll start to run the clock a little bit. 2nd down and 7, a stretch play outside for Huff, who picks up 5 yards, and that'll make it 3rd and very manageable. So Watkins will come in motion, pitch outside, and barely picking up the first down. A poor angle by Reeves, and it's going to be 2nd down and 7, a minute and a half left in the game. Whitmore picks up the first down. At some point, South Alabama's going to have to use their timeouts. Doesn't look like they're going to do it yet. It's a give up the middle to Huff, who's got 9 yards, so the clock will continue to run. 30 seconds left, inside a very makeable field goal range. Maybe looking for a touchdown, though. It's now goal to go. We have done a great job of running the clock here. It's 1st down and goal. We'll give it to Huff right up the middle, and he stopped at the 1-yard line. So we're going to decide to bring out Nate Perry. South Alabama has iced him on 2nd down and goal. 3 seconds left. The kick is away, and it's straight down the middle, and Mount Pleasant has picked up their 3rd win on the season. A clutch field goal attempt from the 1-yard line is enough to seal it. Nate Perry kicks his 2nd field goal on the day. It's good. Jonathan Gibbs does get player of the game. I probably would have given it to Elton Huff, playing his 2nd to last game, and he was absolutely huge on the ground. He put up 140 yards. Jonathan Gibbs didn't do a whole lot through the ground, but did a nice job of running the football. 5 yards per carry. Danny Whitmore put up 43 of his own. Dorian Mays had a nice game, especially in that first half, and our defense played very well. They got pressure. They didn't force any turnovers, but they did just do a good job holding South Alabama under 400 yards of offense. South Alabama's offense definitely struggled, as we do pick up a commit. So some more good news as we pick up a junior college transfer, Lionel Fox. He has absolutely elite speed and might enter as the #1 corner next year as a junior college transfer. We do miss on Josh Perry, though. He was a good athlete and just a good all-around linebacker, but he has decided to go to FIU. With the win, we have a little bit more job security now, which is nice to see, but we'll be ending the year on senior day at home against South Alabama. This will be a very tough game to win. They have a good defense, a good offense, a stud running back in Edo Smith, and a quarterback who does just enough for them to win. At 8-3, you can see they lost to Mississippi State, Old Dominion, and #1 Middle Tennessee State. You see that right, 10-0 #1 Middle Tennessee State. Right now, it's looking like they may be taking on Clemson in the national championship. You also have New Mexico in the top 10 with only 1 loss, A lot of group of 5 teams really making plays for national prominence this year. But I hope you did enjoy today's episode. If you did, please like down below. Leave your comments on the game down below. And also, who impressed you the most today? Maybe someone who's not a senior, who will be returning next year, who you really expect big things from next year. But like I said, I hope you did enjoy. I will see you for senior day in the next couple of days, 'cause I'm out.